Bienvenidos a la Casa de Mamapan.
Estado, corpo dele, ubicado, no, bueno.
Hello everyone. Well, this makes the second time I've been staying at La Casa de Mamapan here in Ahuachapan, El Salvador. I mean, I can't begin to brag enough on the amenities of staying here, and that's what brought me back. And so here I'm just going to hit some highlights for you. Maybe it'll help you decide if you'd like to come up here. It might be the deciding thing. You never know. So they're located in the center of town, right next to the square. And the square is where everything happens, and especially in these small towns in Central America. And even growing up back in Greenwood, the square was where a lot of things happened. They have their festivals here at the city square, and something's been going on. I mean, every weekend it seems like there's something going on. So it's pretty cool. Breakfast is included, or you can choose not to get your breakfast and save a few bucks, but hey, this is a good breakfast. They make it themselves. You saw in the video, they make you a very good breakfast, so I'd really recommend you get it, and that way you got some energy to go out and start doing your exploring. Now they have 10 rooms, single all the way up to a family size room. So if it's just you or your significant other, or the family, you're looking for a family trip, you could come up here and stay, and be a perfect spot to enjoy the beautiful city and just explore a little bit.
Buen provecho.
Now there's many large tables for like family dinners. If you have like a reunion, say your family is from all over here in El Salvador, this is a great place for it. You can come here, have your family get together, reunion, these big tables or mesas, and have your family meals and catch up on what everybody's doing. It'd be pretty cool. And also they have large areas for business meetings and events. So if you're thinking about having a few clients come in from somewhere else in the country, come up here to check out something, or whatever it might be, this is a good spot for you to check out as well. They have roll around carts with huge TVs on where you can plug in your laptops and do your PowerPoints or whatever you got going and sell your product. Something to think about for sure. Now, the beautiful city of Tacuba is just like 5 minutes away on Mama's Forest Road, and it's supposed to be surrounded by woods, really a natural environment, not really, it's not citified like the cities are, where everything is grown up, you know, all these buildings and stuff. So anyway, it's something worth checking out. And actually, Mamapan has a Airbnb there. So if you call up here and you talk to the people at Mamapan, you might ask them about that and find out more information about it, and they can give you the link. And I'll try to put the link also in the description below. Now, the last thing on my list is definitely not the last thing. It's one of the more top ones to me, and that is the staff here at Mamapan. They've got 3 great ladies that work here that do everything from check you in, handle the billing, cook the food, clean the rooms, just make sure everything is up to speed for your stay here. After traveling from wherever you're at, when you get to a hotel, you want to come in, you want to relax. You don't want to have to fight a bunch of paperwork. You don't want to have to have issues or anything like that. They make sure the rooms are ready. They make sure that your stay is just as comfortable as possible. I mean, the last time I was up here, I enjoyed the fire out of it. I mean, it was great. And same thing now. I've been up here for about a week, and they've been great. And I just really appreciate them. And I think that's another positive reason right there that you ought to look at Mamapan when you're looking for some place to stay up here in northern El Salvador. Now, it's funny, the people that you meet. This morning when I was up here having breakfast on the veranda, I met a couple from the UK. Talked to them. They're having an adventure themselves. They're traveling through Central America. And it sounded like they had some great places on their list, so pretty excited for them. And also the other day, and I just missed this couple, when I was in Tamaniki here a while back, there was a couple from Sweden or Norway. I'm really not sure where they were from just right off, but it looked like this couple that were just checking out, and they had just started going down the road, and so I just missed them. But they were backpacking across Central America. Now, I am not that adventurous. I do good to load up Lucy and drive from point A to point B, and then do the walking tours and stuff like that. But it was pretty neat talking to them up there in Tamaniki, and then talking to the couple from UK today. Now, as far as on the JD Off Course channel, I'm wrapping up another video on Ahuachapan, and this one we're going inside the large tienda that they have here in town, going into some shops. I've got to buy some things, and we talked to a few people and see some interesting stuff. So hope you enjoy that one. So I'm also getting some suggestions on other places nearby, and if you have one that's nearby where I'm at, throw it in the comment section. I appreciate it. I'll put it on the list, and then I'll try to figure out where I'm going to get to go. And so I'm only 20 miles from Guatemala, and there's lots of stuff all around me, so it's pretty interesting. We'll see what happens. Got to say thank you for all the subscriptions, the likes, the comments, and just all of that. And January the 1st, right around January the 1st, we hit the 500 subscriber mark on the page. And man, I'm just I'm excited. El Salvador is a cool place. I'm glad you're taking interest in it and wanting to see what's around the next corner or in the next city. It's sort of neat to see how other people in the world live, and just day-to-day stuff. And it's like today, I went and had Lucy washed, and because they don't have like car washes where you can just go up and wash them. So take it to this place. It was like $2 to get my car washed, the whole thing. No, I didn't do the inside, but the whole thing was $2, and I tipped the guy anyway. In addition to that, we had a beautiful old Volkswagen Bug sitting over there. He said it's one of his clients, and this thing, I'm not sure what year it was. It might have been like early 70s, but it was neat. And you see neat stuff all over the place, and you meet some of these people that are just too cool, and that are they're working so hard to do things to help their family. It's really moving and very humbling also at times. But anyway, hey, I guess until the next time, hasta luego, and I'll see you later. Oh yeah. Hey, if nobody's told you you matter,